I mean, people are dying in vain because this country isn't holding their end of the bargain up as far as, giving freedom and justice and liberty to everybody. It's something that's not happening.
Welcome to the 100 Grand Man Podcast. I am your host, Reggie Lewis. This is the podcast where we talk sports, politics, entertainment, mainly politics. I give my unique view. No one or nothing is safe about the latest trends, topics, or events that happened within the last time I was on the cast. And this is my this is my Monday show. On Mondays and Thursdays will be my long shows, and I'll give my hot topic of what's been pissing me off. And this one is, I think everybody grown up, even kids, like not little kids, but even, teens, young teens, have this perspective. What pisses them off is when people take your parking spot on snow days. Mind you, I'm in my mid-40s, so I'm not the young pup I used to be. I'm not that energetic guy like I used to be. So shoveling snow takes a toll on you. So it took me hours to get my car parked, shoveled out. So on the side of my house, I have a parking lot, and I'm shoveling in front of my car, and some guy walks past. He's like, you know what I think you should do? You should shovel from back to the curb, because if you go forward, you're going to be shoveling for forever. And I didn't pay no mind. Yeah, you're right. So in front of my car toward the street is about 30 feet, 40 feet. So I'd have been shoveling for forever. Behind my car is about a good 8 feet. So I said, you know what, let me do that. So how my car is set up, whereas though I shoveled out so that I can back up into the street. So when I'm going back in, coming from home from work or whatever, or errand, I pull up on the sidewalk through the grass to the parking lot. So I comes home from work and there's a fucking car in my parking spot. So I feel a certain type of way. Just so happened, my neighbor's spot was open too. So what I did was, and I noticed that this car was still running. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not a confrontational person when it comes to stuff like that anyway. But just so happened, like I said, the car was running. So, excuse me. So I got out my car, went in the house, came back out probably half hour, 40 minutes later, and the car was gone. So I put my car there. I puts my bucket in my chair back. Yes, that's what us color folk do when we shovel snow. We put something in our spot. So I put a bucket of spackle full, so it's heavy, and I put my car and I put a folding chair there. So I put it back. Goes to Walmart, do some food shopping. So the parking lots is like they're shoveled, but they're not shoveled because a lot of the parking spots still have snow on it. So I'm pulling up and I'm waiting for this car. This car is backing up. I have my blinkers on, showing I'm ready. I'm ready to make this left where the car come out. Whatever. Car pull up in my spot. Now I don't have road rage. I don't have parking spot rage. None of that. I'm like, irked as hell though. All right, whatever. Go on the other side. Same situation. I'm got the right blinker on. Now I'm ready to pull into a right spot. The car pull out. Another car zooms in it. Some little white lady. So I'm like, you know what? Third strike, I'm snapping. So I goes to have to park all the way towards the back. Mind you, we in Jersey, and it's -4 degrees. Wind gusts is 40, 50 miles per hour. So I'm already irked. And I just had to think about that on recording. It's yo, I'm so damn tired of people taking advantage of me when it comes to these snow days. Like I said, this is the 100 Grand Man Podcast, and today's episode is about if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And it's been an outrage about what Trump posted about the Obamas, that video showing Michelle and Barack on Monkeys, and there's a lot of other people in there like Hakeem Jeffries. There's a lot of people, mostly Democrats, and they got Trump on the King as the Lion King, had his head on it, and it's racist. Like the previous video I was showing y'all about earlier about the black people vote for Trump. You're voting for a racist. So there's a lot of backlash going on. Either some Republicans saying that he should take it down, or he should apologize, he should do this, or he should do that. This is what Trump's thinking.
Post that you took down earlier today. The White House says that a staffer sent it. Who sent it, and are you going to fire them?
I looked at it. No, I looked at it. I saw it, and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There's a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud, and I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a picture that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud and the machines, how crooked it is, how disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they'd look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't. And they posted, and we took it down, and we. But that was a voter fraud that nobody talks about. They don't like to talk about that post. We took it down as soon as we found out about it.
Mr. President, a number of Republicans are calling on you to apologize for that post. Is that something you're going to do?
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, I look at a lot of thousands of things, and I looked at the beginning of it. It was fine. And they had that one post, and I guess it was a takeoff. By the way, a lot of people covered. If you look at where it came from, I guess it was a takeoff on the Lion King. And certainly it was a very strong post in terms of voter fraud. Nobody knew that was at the end. If they would have looked, they would have seen.
There's no fucking apes in the Lion King, bro. There's none. The sky is racist. The reporter asked him, will you take it down? No. I don't think I did anything wrong. And I genuinely think he really feels though he's not doing nothing wrong. This man he's old. He's delusional. And tell me, because everybody have 60, 70, 80-year-olds in their neighborhoods, in their families, in their stores. They're stuck in their ways. You're rarely going to catch a 70 to 80-year-old man or woman all of a sudden changing. Since the late 70s, he's been in racial division. It's 2026. It is what it is. But the problem is these people who's around him. That's why I say I blame the people really around him. Because he's edged in stone. He's a plain old racist. It's like it's over. Like we know. He's just a plain racist. It's the administration around him. It's the media around him. It's the pundits around him that literally promotes it and moves the goalposts when he does stuff like that. Anybody else, no matter if you're white, black, Asian, it doesn't matter. Latino, it doesn't matter. Anybody else with this type of scrutiny will be banned, fired, exiled. Anybody else. No one else can literally do and say the shit that he says and still hold office, a job, a position, or get any type of recognition. And his pundits is the ones we blame because they constantly sugarcoats this shit. On Newsnight, Abby Phillips. Check this out.
So he's acknowledging to some extent that he saw it, he gave it to his people for them to post, and they posted it. Lydia, when you hear that, you see the post, the long history that President Trump has, do you understand why many Americans believe that President Trump is a racist, full stop?
I mean, look, I think it was an inappropriate video. I'm glad that he took it down.
Can't say it.
I wish he would apologize. Hopefully he still will. But it was clear that he posted about 30 Truth Socials, and this moment came at the end of a minute-long clip. So I think everything that you brought up is super important, but I don't think that posting a video where there's 1 second where he likely didn't even see that part is the same or equivocal. And I don't think that you can say that he's racist because of one of 30 Truth Social posts that he posted last night.
But I don't think it's just the Truth Social post. I mean, it's definitely not just the Truth Social post. And also, he had an opportunity there to condemn it, to speak to the American people about his values. He didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. So she just literally saw, because this is how they view us. I'm telling you, this is how majority, not all, because I'm in a dominant local union. Commercial carpentry is what I'm in. I've been in a union for 20 years. Predominantly white people. There's a lot of white people compared to us minorities. So we can see and feel the difference between the ones that's racist and the ones that's not. And we have white Democrats and we have white Republicans. The white Republicans majority are either racist or don't care that their counterparts is racist. And I know people like, well, it's not like some of the Democrats is not racist. It doesn't matter. Like the independents probably has some too. But dominantly, no, her on the R side. No, they're not. No. Because the majority of the white people that's Democrats, they vote for LGBTQ, trans, black people, universal health care, non-racist type shit. So they basically down with the minorities. Immigration, human cruelty. That's what majority of the Democrats deal with. White Democrats. So this is not us. It's only the Republicans and the conservative movement. That's all. They are and he predicates to his base. This is his second term. He know hell will freeze over before he become a third term president. He's not talking to the Republicans right now. He's not talking to the Democrats. He's not talking to the independents. He's talking to his racist cult base. That's what he had left. That's why everything is about retribution. Everything is about discrimination. Everything is about tearing down any and everybody who's not multimillionaires or better. That's Trump. And his followers, his cult following, does not care either. That man said even before he became the president that he could be there on Fifth Avenue somewhere, shoot somebody in the face. His supporters still will stand by him. Like, check this out. The black representative, Tim Scott, gonna put this tweet up. Praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of the White House. The president should remove it. That's the most racist thing he's seen outside the White House. This guy been saying racist and been doing racist shit since the late 70s. The Central Park Five got exonerated and he still wanted them prosecuted. He made his political campaign talking about Obama is not a U.S. citizen. What? Kamala Harris is not black. In Charlottesville, when the Ku Klux Klan was sitting up there doing their rally, there was good folks on both sides of the alley. because they wanted to take down a Confederate flag statue. But he ain't racist. But this is the same Tim Scott. And I'm going to show you this video of Tim Scott and Byron Donalds. This video they have, which is horrible. Check this out.
The numbers, he'll figure a way to do it.
It's not just going to be that. I mean, when Americans see deportations or repatriations happen, they're going to be like, thank you. When they see the border closed, they're going to say, this is what I voted for. When they see peace starting to like break out again around the world, they're going to be like, this is the stability that we were asking for. Daddy's back. And that's what you're going to see.
So you...
We need a president who will unite our country. We need Donald Trump. We need a president who doesn't see black or white. We see a president who sees Americans as one American family. We need...
Daddy's back. Daddy's back. A grown-ass black man calling probably by far the most racist president candidate in the last century, if not longer. Openly racist, though. Like, he's not even hiding it. Daddy's back. So you tweeted Tim Scott about this the most racist thing and Trump brings us together. And you knew he did this stuff back in the late 70s. Discrimination on black people for the housing. You knew he did that about the Central Park 5. You knew he was saying that about Barack Obama. You know he was saying that about Jasmine Crockett, AOC, Ilhan Omar. Like, you know that. Because y'all are firsthand around this type of behavior. You know this. But you want to get on the stage and act like a coon? Like, you want to get on stage and act like a buffoon? Y'all want to get on stage and act all stupid and crazy like that for a man that you know is racist just because you want to be seen or you want some type of political power that you don't even, excuse me my French, fucking have? It's just mind-boggling, man. But it's just, what's crazier is the women. Mainly the white women on the Republican side. Because their faith, what they hide behind, which is not the faith that, because my whole family is church-giving people. I don't go to church, but I don't knock people who do go to church. I pray daily, though. But they hide behind their faith and make it seem like this is Christ-like. It's not fucking Christ-like. So stop making it seem like this is the type of shit that Jesus Christ would fucking approve of, because he wouldn't. This shit's mind-boggling how they sit there and poison and make it seem like the shit that they say and do is actually good or actually righteous, because it's fucking not. This is Carolina KKK Levitt. Now, mind you, Fox is Trump's network. Fox, while we sit up here covering the Renee Good shooting and Alex Preddy shooting, seeing it for our own eyes and hearing it from our own ears, like, oh man, this is horrible. This is like yada yada. They're defending ICE. When Trump sits up there and call other countries and colored folks shithole countries and garbage, they don't care. They laugh at it. They think it's funny. What's this type of behavior with Fox? This is the type of behavior Fox News is. But this news anchor host, she tried her hardest, but not gonna say her hardest, but she tried with Caroline Levitt. She actually gave her a chance to condemn this. Listen to this.
Today, but Donald Trump's Truth Social post set off a firestorm online. I only noticed it this morning because I was writing, but it was a video that he had posted portraying Michelle and Barack Obama with an ape motif, and I guess there were other politicians who were portrayed in other animal motifs as an internet meme. Tim Scott, the senator, obviously African-American, said he was praying it was fake because it was the most out thing he'd ever seen out of the White House. The president should remove it. Caroline, I know the president did remove it, deleted it, but it was up for I think 12 hours or something like that. How did this happen, and can you really throw a staffer under the bus for this?
Well, look, Laura, it was a meme that was posted by a staffer on the president's Truth Social account. It was from a Lion King video depicting, as you pointed out, different Democrats as different animals. I think Kamala Harris was depicted as a turtle in this video meme. The president did take it down. He spoke with lawmakers today out of respect for them, including Senator Tim Scott. The post was removed. But leave it to the leftist media, of course, to talk about this all day, rather than talk about the fact that the Dow has broken over 50,000 points for the first time in our nation's history, rather than talk.
Literally botched the fucking question. She's talking to her about Trump with a racist tweet. She started talking about the Dow. Newsflash. Where I'm from and where I'm at, we ain't got no fucking stocks and bonds, bro. Where I'm at and where I'm from, we have regular jobs. Just to shut that Dow shit up. So you're talking about probably our boss's boss. So that from the door, you missed me with that. She went on, and it's always the left propaganda. They never sit up there and just take it or own up to their bullshit, especially her. She sits up there because the first thing she said was, when he first said that about Barack, making it seem like, oh, it was AI, and it was like, no, it wasn't. It was your fucking boss, and it wasn't no staffer, because we all know no staffer, even a racist one, would sit up there and throw that on social media without getting approval from him. Well, at least we know they wouldn't, but. And she tried, but this is not it, because she literally tried her hardest to run it back and tell her, like, now, are you sure you really want to stand on this? Because I'm trying to throw you a bone to own up to this. Nah, watch this.
But, it's not just Democrats. There are Republican senators, Pete Ricketts, others saying, look, we understand it was, but the president should just come out and apologize for it and say, look, this was a mistake. Sorry if it offended anyone. Why not?
Well, look, I won't get ahead of the president, Laura, and he may be speaking with the press later today, but he did take down the post. And again, this is merely a distraction for the fake news media from Trump or X last night, from the fact that this week it was revealed 0 illegal aliens were released into our country again for 9 months in a row, another historic achievement of this administration. The fact that this week we saw the data murder rates in this country,
Look
the
how
lowest
she's looking
since
at her
1900.
like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck
These
up
are
and answer the
unbelievable
question.
results on behalf of all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or creed, whether they live in a red state or a blue state. And we fight extremely hard here every single day to get the fake news media to pay attention to the wins and the achievements that I see this president firsthand working around the clock to accomplish and to deliver on behalf of this great country, which he loves so much.
She was looking at her like, what? Like, what? Like, what? But anyway, this guy, they lie so much, it's unreal. Like, they literally lie so much, and his approval ratings is horrible. They're horrible. So look at these approval ratings. The president of job approval rating. The orange is negative. Is negative. And the, like, what's that, teal green? Like, the green is positive, basically. 59% under the water. Just his approval rating. This is Democrats, Republicans, everybody all in one. 59% is his approval rating. Sickening. Like, all they do is lie for him. Economy. Now here's the economy that he ran on, and I'm going to make it better than Joe Biden's. I got the strongest. I got the best economy. 60% disapproval. 60% disapproval. The economy. He's horrible. He's only worrying about himself because at the end of the day, y'all got to realize This is his last term. He's trying to get richer than what he was when he first came through there. He's trying to basically let y'all know what he's about for us eternally. Racist. He's trying to get retribution on anybody, whether it's a reporter, a law firm, a media outlet, secretaries, governors, like administration. It doesn't matter. If you went against Donald Trump, he's coming for you. He's going to write executive orders. He's going to get his compromised, his compromised Supreme Court. Damn, I just had a brain freeze because this guy just gets on my nerves. And that's it. He doesn't care. He literally doesn't care about nothing but retribution. That's what Project 2025 racism is about. Trump getting payback to everybody and anybody that he doesn't like. And on top of everything is racism. Check this video out. I made a post about this on my Instagram page about how there's really no black people in his administration. So the Wall Street Journal, this guy right here was reading about how they broke down how racist this man really is. And it's proven through his administration and the things that he do. He literally sat up there and got rid of all the black people for white people. Check this out.
For all their talk about merit, these people have zero conception of it. This administration is committed to a project of aggressive affirmative action for assorted fail sons and conservative white men. This graphic from the New York Times last year makes it so clear. Trump forced out the black chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, replaced her with a white guy. Trump forced out the first black librarian of Congress, replaced her with a white guy. Trump forced out first black woman to serve on the National Labor Relations Board, nominated 2 white guys. He forced out the first black chairman of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, replaced him with a white guy. He forced out the only black member of the National Transportation Safety Board, replaced him with a white guy. Trump is trying to fire Lisa Cook, the first black woman to serve on the Fed's Board of Governors, and those are just the people in government. They want black people banished from power.
Racist. Racist. There's nothing to defend about that. That ain't got nothing about DEI, quotas, nothing. Pure racist. You got rid of every black person. And Lisa, you're just going after her because she came for you with that fake ass mortgage fraud that you got off. Racist. This was my episode about if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification. I'll be back with more.
Yeah,